Hi, these comments are for LW, and this is Michael from BetterTOEFLScores.com, and here we go. Now, for your TOEFL independent speaking practice, I recommend that you use TPO or a TOEFL book to get updated practice questions. I do have one page you can check out. If you go to Google, type in these keywords: 90 TOEFL speaking topics. And you can find my blog where I have some updated topics for the current TOEFL speaking section. And for integrated speaking for integrated speaking, I recommend that you use TOEFL TPO. Okay, so let's get started. So the email that you sent me is this: Michael, please listen to evaluate score and provide feedback on my independent speaking practice test. Describe a place you visited as a child. What is your favorite memory while visiting this place? Okay, so you might want to take some notes because I may recommend some lessons in my online course that I think you need to practice. And remember that in the email I sent you a link to my independent and integrated speaking and writing lessons, the most important ones that will help you to keep your speaking tasks and writing tasks structured. Okay, here we go. Any other lessons I might recommend as I give you feedback? That's kind of how it works. Okay, here we go.
I visited so many places during my childhood. But
you want to say the CH, not the SH, during my childhood.
The most place that I remember even now.
The what now? Let's go back to what you just said.
My childhood. But the most place that I remember even now.
But how about the most favorite place or the most interesting place?
Is the country called Kenya. Kenya, I remember it because it has the best national park.
Okay. Now, talking about Kenya, the entire country, is going to be very difficult because how do you describe it? But did you go to a certain Nairobi, for example? Did you go somewhere specific within Kenya, and you can maybe focus your speaking response on that?
If you want to see the national park, it has the best national parks. I was able to see so many animals, the big five like elephant, rhinos, and because of that, I had that experience also going.
The big five: elephants, rhinos, maybe lions, perhaps, maybe giraffes.
To the camping within the park with my parents, taking that safari, I still remember now. And Kenya is one of the most places that I remember because of their national park.
How about one of the most beautiful places I ever visited? Remember that when you're using one of the most, you have to use that with an adjective, right? You can't just say that is the most TV I've ever had. You can't do that. You have to say that's the most expensive TV I've ever had, or that's the cheapest TV I've ever had. So be careful of your language use there. All right, let me listen to your response so I can give you a score. I'm thinking, looking at the actual rubrics, I'm going to put you in the 2 range. I think that you have quite a few delivery, language use, and topic development issues.
I visited so many places during my childhood. But the most place that I remember even now is the country called Kenya. Kenya, I remember it because it has.
If you said, well, the most interesting place I ever visited was when I went on a safari trip on the outskirts of the city of Nairobi, Kenya, you might say. And then start off with a little bit more specific kind of approach to it.
If you want to see the national park, it has the best national parks. I was able to see so many.
The national park. I got it. I thought you were saying packs. Okay, park. So you're saying pack instead of park, so be careful of your medial R sound. So you need to check out in the pronunciation part of my course, check out the lessons involving the R it'll say something like clutter. I can't remember exactly what lesson it is, but I think going through my pronunciation lessons, I think will be helpful for you.
Animals, the big five, like elephant, rhinos. And because of that, I had that experience also going to the
Yeah, if you say the big five and you only state two of the big five, that's not going to work. If you say the big five, include five kinds of animals. I don't know what you want to say there: elephants, rhinos, giraffes, crocodiles, and maybe lions, right?
camping within the park with my parents, taking that safari. I still remember now. And Kenya is one of the most places that I remember because of their national park.
Yeah. Okay, I think on this one, I'm going to put you at between 2.0 and 2.5, between 15 and 17 points out of 30. So be careful. So you're with pronunciation, I think you can work on a few areas. And what I would do is start with the vowel and the consonant sounds and start going through those lessons. And as you practice, pay really close attention to the medial R sound. When the R is in the middle of the word, it's not park, but it's park. It's not safari, but it's safari. So you need to work on that a little bit more. Language use, I think that your vocabulary is a little bit basic, and also your grammar. So you have to work on both advancing vocabulary and grammar. So for vocabulary, you can study vocabulary lessons number 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's a good start right there. That helps you to learn more than 2,000 college level vocabulary words. You can do that. With topic development, I think you can do even better with how you organize and develop your ideas. So refer to the first lesson, TOEFL Independent Speaking Strategies. I think that's a good lesson for you also. So your score right now is around 15 to 17 points out of 30.